Okay, today we are going to discuss about our question number 8. What Goddess Parvati is asking about the yoga and the Gyani. Let's see. So, in the question number 8, she is asking that how and why Gyani attains the salvation through many births, whereas a yogi attains it in one birth. In previous question, we saw that the Lord Shiva again and again is telling that Gyani who having only theory knowledge, that Gyani is not a proper Gyani. Who is go through the yogic sadhana and then develop his knowledge of the self, that person is the real yogi and that person is the real Gyani. So that in this way, he just tried to distribute the Gyani and yogi description. And Goddess Parvati also listened to all the things. What are the qualities of a Gyani? What are the qualities of the yogi? How he becomes attain the salvation in one bath. So same thing he is asking that just more clarification. He is just asking that how and why Gyani will be attain salvation through many baths. Now in the previous question also we saw that Gyani will be take many baths. Why? Because of the karmas and because of the actions. Because he is not able to control his senses and not control his mind, so that he will just again and again go through the and because detachment is not completed from the body and from the mind, and so that he is again and again that connecting with the materialistic world, so that because of his karmas, either good karmas or bad karmas, whatever the fruits is there, that after enjoying all the fruits, again he is taking the bath as in the next bath will be taken place of the Gyani. So that here Goddess Parvati is asking why this many baths will be happen, the Gyani, and why yogi will be attends in one bath. What is the main reason? I want to know the subtle one. What we discussed in the previously, that is okay, but now I want to know something more clarification. So let's see by giving the answer of such questions, and he is telling that on receiving the preaching of from Guru or by the study of scriptures, he comes to know. Means whenever a Gyani who are not doing any yoga practices or just started to and get a proper Guru or true Guru, then only what happens, that is Lord Shiva is telling. After knowing about the scriptures, that person will be able to know that Aham Brahmasmi means the supernatural, what are the supreme power is there or the supreme self is there, that is in between whom I am, and I am just finding out in the outside that the supreme power is in between me, so that he is able to know that Aham Brahmasmi. But again, Lord Shiva is telling by knowing only Aham Brahmasmi and contemplating on this and learn does not related to the moksha. Means if you are only know by studying the scriptures, one will be able to know that Aham Brahmasmi. But by only you are repeating or contemplating on that statement again and again, you cannot succeed in the mokshas and you will not get that salvation state. So what you need to do? How one will be attain the moksha? By combining the prana and apana. So here the Lord Shiva is introducing the prana and apana to Vayus. Okay, more Vayus are not described here, but according to the book, the writer, Gorakshanath, who is the writer, he just described that there are 5 types of Vayus. But according to the slokas, they only define the two Vayus are clearly mentioned, that prana and apana. Who the person, the Gyani or the practitioner, here it is talking about the sadhaka or a practitioner, who combining the two pranas. What are the two pranas? One is prana vayu, another one is the apana vayu. When these two breaths are get united, or union of moon and sun, when this moon and sun will be united, when the prana will be flow through the susumna. That time only Ida Pingala become united, and that prana will be flow in the susumna nadi. So that is called as the nadi suddhi. That stage when a person's prana vayu and apana vayu become combined, and the prana will be flow in the union nadi, that is the moon and sun union nadi, that is the sushumna. That person or that state is called as the nadi suddhi or purification of the nerves, according to the Lord Shiva here. So what is next is discuss what happen when one will be achieved that nadi suddhi, when one's prana and apana will be flow in the susumna. What happens to that person? What type of benefits that person will be get? That is said here by the Lord Shiva. After merging of the prana apana breaths, when prana breaths simultaneously flow in the solar and lunar nadi, the same, so the sun and moon nadi are in the susumna, the fire near the place of kanda, there is a place it is determined here, or that is the highlighted here, that the fire will be illuminate in the place of the kanda, which is the kanda, it is the place of the tuber fruit, or becomes much illuminate or become more fire, and as a result where there is a complete nadi suddhi. Okay, so what happens here according to the Lord Shiva, that when this prana and apana vayu getting merged, because if you know in the according to the other text also, prana flow in the downward, it is in the upward direction, and the apana will be flow in the downward direction. So when this apana vayu, what is the place of the apana vayu? Can anyone tell me where apana vayu will be placed? Where it is present in our body?
In abdomen region.
Yes, anyone else?
Muladhara.
Yes, any other?
Muladhara.
Lower abdomen.
Below the navel. Below the navel.
Below the navel.
Lower
That is the pelvic region it is present. Okay. So always the apana vayu direction is downward and the prana vayu direction is upward direction. So when this both vayu will be come together and merging in one place, and that will be means that flow of the prana will be in a different direction they are flowing. But when the nadi suddhi will be do there, what happens, that two vayus are merged in one direction, they will be flow, and that is flow in the nadi. That nadi is called susumna nadi. When these two are merging, that is a very higher fire will be illuminate in the body. Where it will be illuminate? It is in the kanda place. Okay. When this fire will be illuminate and the susumna will be open up, prana will be flow in the susumna, that stage is called as the complete nadi suddhi, that stage. This purification of the nerves or the nadis has been stated as the deham jaryate. So it is mentioned in the Yogbis that deham jaryate state. What is that deham jaryate? Means burning of the body. All the what is the sapta dhatu is there in the body, that all are eliminate and that all are burns due to this nadi purification. So becomes that body is becomes disease free when that nadi suddhi will be complete. Okay, so that here Lord Shiva is telling that all the saptadhatu will be destroyed by when nadi suddhi will be completion, all nadis become purified. So that person as having no disease, no old age, nothing will become to that body. Okay, so that state is called here deham jaryate. So this purifies all nadis and awakening of the kundalini, the penetrate of the Brahma Granthi, then Vishnu Granthi, and then lastly that is come to the Rudra Granthi. Okay, then that the kundalini will be awakening, will be started, and it will be penetrate, or that will be just to go through the first Brahma Nadi, then the Vishnu Granthi and the Rudra Granthi. Okay, so more we can explain this here. Yes, who is asking? Okay.
I have one doubt here. This Brahma Granthi, Vishnu Granthi, and Rudra Granthi means Brahma Granthi is in the This one, Nabi. Vishnu
Yes,
Granthi
yes.
is the heart
Is
and
in our
is the Kantha.
yes, yes,
That,
yes.
that okay, all those three get
All
purified.
granthis, yes, that will be purified and directly that will be reached to our means whenever Nadi Shuddhi will be completion, this stage will be open up. Okay.
Kanda
Then
means
again here
Kanda.
I am describing Kandha. Where is the place? Just my slide is visible, I think. Yes, the picture is visible.
Yes, yes. Picture now, yeah,
Ah,
it is.
yes, this one is called as the Skanda place. Skanda place. Okay, this one is the Kanda place. Is a bulge in the lower part of the Sushumna Nadi or center of the astral body or origin of the all 72,000 nadis. Okay, and it is in between the anus and the root of the reproductive system. Okay, and it is shaped like an egg shape. It has a egg shape, and it will be the whenever we go through the other text also, they are telling that is the origin of the all 72,000 nadis are originated from this area, so that it is called as the Kanda place. Okay, well, that means all the body, what are the nadis would be flow in our body, all 72,000 are started from that. All channels, that means on nadi.
Voice is breaking.
Voice is breaking.
Voice is
Not audible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. In between, I think there is some network issue.
Becomes free from the disease, not affected by any injury, and pure like sky and gross. Now it is audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Now it is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, now it
Yes.
is clear.
yes, ma'am, audible.
Yes, ma'am.
My
Yes.
voice is audible.
It's breaking, ma'am. Screen is visible.
Now it is visible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, okay. My voice is now clear.
Now it's fine, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So what we discussed in the previous slide, all of you clear that in the Kanda place, the fire will be eliminated and the whole process. Yes.
Please, ma'am, one more time explain 70%, ma'am. Your voice that time not audible, ma'am.
Till this slide, all of you clear? Kaleshwari ji, are you clear
Yeah,
till
yeah.
this slide?
It now clear, ma'am. Seventh question is not one time. Please explain, ma'am. That time is not audible, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Okay. The question is here, how and why a Jnani attains the salvation through many births, whereas a yogi attains it in a one birth. So little bit more clarification Goddess Parvati is wanting from the Lord Shiva. So to describing these things, why the Jnani is taking many births. So he just tried to say in the previous question answer also we seen that when a Jnani will be meet a Sadguru, after that his time will be changed or his all the instruction whatever the guru will be said that one disciple or one sadhak need to follow. So here the Lord Shiva is telling, after you receive the preaching from the Guru, or by studying the scriptures, if you are able to know that aham brahmasmi, means that practitioner or that sadhak is able to know that whom he just find out in the outside, the supreme power or the supreme state or the supreme self, which is we are just finding in the outer side, but that is present inside our body also. Aham brahmasmi means I am that, or the, so I am that. By if you are only doing japa or doing contemplation, that aham brahmasmi does not give you the path of the moksha, or you are not succeed in the moksha path, or you are not getting that salvation. So what you need to do, or how one will be attain that moksha? Now, by combining of the prana with the apana, and these all things will be happen by where? Now, when you come in the undergo in a, or you come in the touch of a guru, after you getting a sadguru, only these things will be developed. Without meeting a sadguru, you cannot do this all practices. Okay. So by when you meet the guru, guru will be give you the suggestion that you have to follow what to attain that moksha. So what here is Lord Shiva is telling, that you need to first flow or combining your prana and apana with the in the susumna. Okay, when the prana and apana will be merged together and flow in the susumna, that is called as the nadi suddhi. Okay, so how you are how you know that your nadi suddhi will be purified, or your all the purification will be there of the nadis. Now when this prana and apana will be combined together and flow in the nadi of the susumna, so automatically one fire will be eliminate in the place of kandha. Okay, where it is the kandha? Now kandha is a bulge in the power lower part of our susumna nadi, and it is the origin of the all 72,000 nadi. What? How many total nadis are present inside our body? There are 72,000. So here it is. You need to remember how many nadis are described in the Yog Bij. So there are total 72,000 nadis, because in the different Yogic texts are telling different nadis. So mostly most of the texts are telling 72,000, but still many texts are there. They are telling different nadis. Like in Shiva Samhita, you got many 1 lakh, I think something nadis are there inside the body. They are describing. Lord Shiva is telling there are many nadis, but here he is telling that there are total 72,000 nadis, and where it's the origin place, that place is only called as the kanda. So here how I am making the red mark here. So this place is called as the kanda place, which is the in between the anus and root of the reproductive organ. Okay, what is the shape of this kanda? Now it is like as a egg shape. And whenever you go through the Vasishtha Samhita, there is more description are given about the kanda. Okay, so whenever that will be covered, you may know more things about this kanda place. But here the Lord Shiva is not describing anything about the kanda. I'm just understanding purpose I put this slide. Okay. So when this fire will be illuminate in this kanda place, what happens? Then only one person or the one sadhak's nadi suddhi will be completed. All nadis are become purified in this state. This is the result. So this purification of the nerves is called as the deham jaryate. What do you mean by deham jaryate here? When the fire will be illuminate, what happens? What are the sapta dhatus are created in our body? Na? So that all are destroyed, so that that body becomes very strong, and that person is having no disease and no old age will be there. And all the purification of the nadis, when it will be when that all the nadis are becoming purified, automatically the kundalini will be awakened, and it will be penetrate the Brahma Granthi and Vishnu Granthi and the Rudra Granthi. Okay. So what happened to the next? So here again, Lord Shiva is telling that yogi, the body who is doing this nadi suddhi, that person becomes free from the all type of diseases. So these are the benefits you need to remember. Maybe the question will become in the exam that option is there. Maybe question is like this, that what are the benefits are said in the Yog Bij, or what are the benefits of the Nadi Suddhi as discussed in the Yog Bij according to the Lord Shiva. Okay, there maybe the give the option free from diseases, free from old age, like this. You have to find out the odd one out, or you have to choose the correct one. Okay, so these are very, very important according to the exam point of view. So you have to point out, or you have to note out. So first here it is said that yogi body becomes free from all diseases and not affected by any injury, and it is pure like the sky, and gross objects does not affect his body. So these are the benefits are said here of the Nadi Suddhi. Okay, and yogi's body appears like a normal body, but it is not attached with joys and sorrows. Means that body becomes looks like that it is a normal body, means like a normal people's body, but it is not attached with the joys and sorrows, because he becomes in a higher state. All the nadis are purified, not similar to the common person, but it is like the burnt cloth. So he is giving another example here, how it is like the burnt cloth. So all of you understand till now? Yes?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Continue.
Ha. So why here he is giving the example of the like burnt cloth, that I want to explain here. After burning of the cloth, it seems like a normal cloth, but it does not use for wearing anymore. Okay, have you seen any, like here the burnt cloth is there, how it is look like a new cloth? Yes or no? When it's looking like a cloth, but it is not usable anymore. How? Whenever you touch this cloth, that automatically that will be destroyed. Okay, because after burning of the cloth, it is looks like a cloth, but it is not useful. In the same way, what happens to the yogic body? The yogi body is also look like a normal common person's body, but it is not affected by any worldly desire. Okay, so that here he just try to explain or try to more understandable this concept, that that person's body is becomes free from all the gross elements. Okay, one more example is given here, how a rope is bound with the separate objects called Rajuvan. Okay, Rajuvan. So here it is mentioned in the sloka, so that I just highlighted this one. Okay, he just given an example. Maybe question will become in this way. In which text it is mentioned that Rajuvan is found, or Rajuvan is explained in which text? In the Nadi Suddhi or whatever. Maybe question will be like this. So you have to know where it is mentioned. Rajuvan, it is present in the sloka. So how a rope is bound with the separate objects? Means have you seen this one? This rope is only connected these two objects and form a bed. Yes or no? But actually what similarly prana binds the soul, and soul related with the body and mind by different activities through senses considered as the individuals. So same way, how the prana, it will be bind the soul, that is given in this example, that how the rope will be bind these two objects and it will be create a useful object. In the same way, prana will be bind the soul, and soul will be related with the body and mind, so that different activities, when that person will be do different activities, how it will be done by through the different senses, and that person is considered as the individual soul. Means here he just try to say that what is the difference, how the when the that becomes free, then how the soul will be related to that body. There is no relation between the body, but here he just tried to give a link that prana and soul becomes combined in this after completion of the Nadi Shuddhi. So there is no detachment, or there is everywhere there is the detachment with the body and mind. Okay. So here, next, what the other things are said by the Lord Shiva? Yoga without pranayam sadhana is like that person who wants to cross the ocean with the help of a raw earthen pitcher, okay, and through which he loses his life. If one is doing the yoga, that it may be a question, okay, because this type of question are now in net exam it is asked, that something is go little bit deeper, okay. So like here the question will become how it is compared, in which practice is compared as the raw earthen pitcher and why. Suppose this is the question, then some options are given. So yoga without pranayam sadhana means here Lord Shiva is trying to say one is doing the yoga practice but he is not performing any pranayam sadhana, then that person is holding a raw earthen pitcher. Okay, means raw earthen pot. And through that only he just want to cross the ocean. If you are holding so that you will lose your life. In the same way, if you are not doing pranayam sadhana, then it is not impossible to get that moksha, or you are not able to cross that ocean. So when yogi mind is purified through pranayama sadhana, which is given more importance on keval kumbhak only. Okay, here Lord Shiva is giving again and again more importance on the keval kumbhak only. So one need to purify his mind through keval kumbhak. If you are performing sahita kumbhak, that is okay, but you have to do the practice till you attain the keval kumbhak. Repeatedly Lord Shiva is telling that your yogi mind will be purified how during the same birth, and a yogi attains the moksha during the same life. Okay, so this is the clear description about the yogi, how
In
that yogi will be
between,
get
there is a
salvation or moksha in one life.
lack of instructions,
Here,
like there is complete blankness.
uh, sorry, I'm not able to get
Some
your
points
point.
are
What you are telling?
completely getting lost in the network issue, ma'am. We are not getting the sound at all in between. It's getting like blank.
This one is clear.
In between, it is clear right now, but when you're explaining the points,
Uh,
like some for
okay,
few
okay, okay.
seconds.
Which one? This slide? This slide I need to explain again.
When you were explaining about the Keval Kumbhak only,
Oh,
that
yes, yes. Actually, one call is coming in my phone, so that it will be happen maybe.
okay, okay.
Okay. Um, okay, here when a yogi mind is purified, so here Lord Shiva is just giving the more importance on the Keval Kumbhak. Okay, he did not define which one is the Keval Kumbhak. So he just explained that one should try to go through the practice of first Sahita Kumbhak, then only he just tried to get the Keval Kumbhak. Okay. As a result, when one will be achieved that Keval Kumbhak, what happens to that person? As a result, he becomes self-realization, means he becomes get united with that supreme self, and all his bondage are destroyed. What are the bondage is there? He becomes free from all type of bondage, all type of impurities, and destroyed during the same bath. What happens? These all things are will be get in the same bath only, and that yogi will be attains moksha during the same life. Okay, so that here Lord Shiva is telling, O Parvati, therefore the sadhak should regularly practice the pranayam sadhana and try to achieve the Keval Kumbhak Siddhi. Here it is said that one will be here, maybe one question that who in which text it is stated that Keval Kumbhak is a Siddhi. Means Keval, one need to achieve that Keval Kumbhak. But many texts are describing that Keval Kumbhak is a practice. But here Lord Shiva is telling that one should do the pranayam practice sadhana, or one should do the practice of the pranayam sadhana till and try to achieve the Keval Kumbhak Siddhi. Until that person is not able to attain that stage, one should try. And when he becomes achieve that Keval Kumbhak Siddhi, that is very friendly or very closely to achieve the moksha stage. Okay, the when. So this much for your eighth question answer. I hope all of you understand. So one here most important thing is moral of this question is how the yogi will be get the moksha in one bath because of the pranayam sadhana. When he is able to achieve the Keval Kumbhak, how this Keval Kumbhak will be achieved? When his mind become purified. When his mind is become purified, when this all apana and prana vayu becomes united and flow in the susumna. Okay, what happened to that when the prana and apana will be combined together and flow in the susumna? What happened? The mola, the kandha will be eliminate the fire, and all nadis become purified. When this all nadis become purified, that state is called nadi suddhi. What are the benefits of the pranayam? Who can tell me? Yes, anyone?
Body becomes free from disease.
Yes, Kaleshwariji, tell me.
Oh,
Free from disease? Yes.
not affected by any injuries. Pure, like
Not affected by any.
injuries.
Yes.
And pure also.
Yes. Hmm.
And does not, cross a bit, means materials, sorry, view like sky and cross objects does not affect his body.
Okay, very good. Any point is missed out? Surabhi?
Through
Not
pranayam,
affected
mind
by
can be
gross
controlled.
objects. And
Yes. Yes.
it is not
Yes. Yes.
attached
Steve,
with
what do you
joys
want to
and
ask?
sorrows as well. And it is, the
Ma'am, through
body is basically
pranayam,
having no purpose. It's just like burnt clothes.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Steve, what you were telling?
ma'am, I was adding the point only that through pranayam, like pranamaya kosh becomes strong.
That is mentioned. Pranamaya course has become strong. That is mentioned. That we discuss.
No information about
Pure,
kosh.
purifies the nadis.
Purifies the nadis, but no discussion regarding the kosas. That you have to remember. What text, which text is talking about which are the things that you have to remember. Okay, we are just talking about the prana and apana vayu. We are not talking about any kosas. I'm just understanding purpose. I said that where it is flows, so that you having some idea. Okay, so kosas are not described in the Yog Bij. That you have to remember.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next come to the ninth question. So ninth question again little bit deeper. Then after knowing about the pranayam practice, so that now Goddess Parvati is asking, then now tell me what is yoga and what is the procedure of yoga practices. Okay, now just tell me what is yoga and what are the procedure to do the yoga practice. So Lord Shiva is telling here, it is very, very important because it is the definition of yoga is said in the Yoga Beach. Yo apana prana yor yoga has swa rajoro rajo teja. Yes, please little bit you confirm me because in between my calls are coming.
I'm not audible, ma'am.
Now it is audible.
Now audible, ma'am.
Sorry for this disturbance because I'm having tomorrow the students having exams, so that they all are calling one by one till from 3 o'clock. I'm just receiving their calls. I'm just asking the questions. That ma'am, what will become in the next tomorrow? They're having CBSE exam na in our school, so that they are repeatedly calling me. Sorry for this disturbance. I hope whenever in between my voice will be cut, just unmute yourself and tell me. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So here, by describing the yoga definition, Lord Shiva is telling yo apana prana yor yoga ha so rajore taso tata surya chandram sanyoga jivatma paramatno avam tad dvanda jalasya sayoga yoga uchyate. Someone is unmute. Just mute yourself. Ashwini ji, just mute yourself. Yes. So here it is talking about apana and prana. When this apana and prana becomes combined, and the rajas and retas, rajo and ratos will be combined. Solar and lunar nadi, the Surya nadi and the Chandra nadi become combined. Jiva and Jiva, Brahma will be become combined. That stage is called as yoga here. Okay. So according to the yogis, according to the Lord Shiva in yogis, or according to the we can say Guru Gorakshnath in Yoga text, what is yoga? The combining of the various dualities. What are the dvanda? Dvanda means avata dvanda. Tadvanda means what are the dualities are there, like what are the dualities? Prana and apana are different, but when they become united, when rajas and retas become united, when solar and lunar become united or combined, when jiva and brahman, paramatma becomes united, that state is called as yoga according to the Lord Shiva here. Okay. So what happens when this becomes united? Destruction of the all of Dvaita Bhav means what are the dualities of the mind is going on inside a practitioner or inside a sadhak, that will be destroyed. What do you mean by duality? Duality means simply we can say that we are thinking that we are Jiva, but someone is there who is a Brahmatma, or who is the Paramatma is another one. But when we know that there is no duality, that is the who is Jiva, in between that only Brahma is present, and in the Brahma only Jiva is present. That is the destruction of the Dvaita Bhava, or that is the destruction of the duality of the mind. Okay, and reaching the stage of Advaita Bhava, this means that the oneness is called as yoga here. But when this duality will be destroyed, and this oneness will become that there is no difference between the Jiva and the Paramatma, that is the Advaita Bhava, that is the oneness. When the person will be able to know, that sadhak will be able to know, that stage or is called as the yoga according to the yoga pitch. So all of you clear about this definition? Please confirm me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What about
Yes,
others?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This one you need to remember. Very, very important. After 8 question, whatever we are discussing, according to the for your exam point of view, it is very, very important. So please, it is described in the 83 and 84 sloka. Okay, these things also you need to remember. There is no chapters, there are only one chapter, all the slokas are in between. So you have to remember in which sloka number, that is 83 and 84. Okay. So again, Lord Shiva is continuing the same question number 9, and elaborates the characteristics of the yoga abhyasa. How one need to do the abhyas practice, or one to know do the yoga practice, that is discussing here. So true guru or siddha guru who attain success in the pranayam sadhana, which type of guru is needed to perform the yoga practice? That person must be the true guru is needed. Who is a true guru according to the Lord Shiva? Who getting the success in the pranayam sadhana. Okay, that person is eligible as a true guru. This is the we can say that eligible capacity or eligible identification is given by the Lord Shiva here. Who is true guru? What is the qualification of the true guru? Who becomes attain success in the pranayam sadhana? That person is considered as the true guru. And what you need to do, you have to identify that such a guru, then you adopt as your guru or as your teacher. And then you need to serve the guru for his blessings. After getting such type of guru or such person, then you have to serve to your guru without any type of means what we say, without any attachment. You have to do the guru seva, or you have to service, give your service to the guru for his what? For his blessings. So when you get your blessing, whenever he is satisfied with your work and you satisfied with your service, then only he gave you a best number. So it is a gift, as I said in the previous class, it is a gift given by the true guru to the true disciple, who is become true disciple. Then that best number is what? That is a 12 finger length and 4 finger breadth, and soft, pure and white robe. White cloth is that one is the normally a white cloth, which is very pure and which is very soft. But what is the measurement of this cloth? It is 12 finger length and 4 finger breadth. It is also very important according to the exam point of view. Okay, maybe the question will become best number. What is the measurement of the best number according to the Yog Bij? Okay, if you identify what is best number, then you can know the measurement, 12 finger length and 4 finger breadth. So here you need to remember this word, best number it is said. Okay. Same thing is also discussed in the, I think, Vasishtha Samhita. There is also talking about best number, but their measurement is different. So you have to identify in which text is described what is the measurement. Okay. So next is continue the same question. What is the yogic practice? So after getting the best number, then yoga practice should start with the Sakti Chalana, like Nauli. No one in Yogi Biz, no discussion about Nauli. He is just telling that you need to do the practice of Sakti Chalana for easily. Sakti Chalana, what are the procedures are described? That is looks like the Nauli Kriya. Okay, how we know that Nauli Kriya? The same procedure are discussing here as a name of Sakti Chalana. Okay, he just given the name is Sakti Chalana, but actually the practice what is they are performing, that is Nauli Kriya. What is the benefits of the Sakti Chalana? Here you need to remember, important, you just make a star mark. Sakti Chalana is the yogic practice, is said in the Yog Bees, but it is look like the Nauli Kriya. Then next is describe about the benefits. What are the benefits of the Sakti Chalana? Now, this practice softens the Kundalini. As a result, the path of its awakening becomes smooth. Whenever one will be do Sakti Chalana Kriya repeatedly, what happens? How many days you need to do, that is also described. But immediately he is just telling whenever what happens, one will be do the Sakti Chalana Kriya, the Kundalini phase or the Kundalini area where the Kundalini in a dormant stage or in a sleeping stage, what happens when one will be do Sakti Chalana Kriya repeatedly, and what happens that phase or we can say that mouth of the Kundalini becomes softened, and as a result the path of its awakening, how it will be wake up, that will be softened and smooth. Okay, the Kundalini location, it is located, where is the Kundalini location? It is located at the Muladhara chakra near the backbone in the octane curves. Okay, it is in the form of octane curves, and the mouth of Susumna remains blocked. So what happened before practicing the Sakti Chalana Kriya? What happens there? The mouth of the Susumna remains blocked, that area where Kundalini is present. So that open up, and when one will be do Sakti Chalana Kriya, what happens? That mouth of the Susumna remains, what is blocked, the Kundalini area, that will be open up, and the prana breaths flow through it to the awakening to the Kundalini. Okay, the sadhak will be achieves victory over the death. What is the benefit of the Sakti Chalana Kriya? It is said. Okay, one benefit is said that soften the Kundalini. As a result, it will be awakened, and sadhak achieves the victory over the death, and overcome from all type of fear of death. So this two also said here, victory over death, and become free from all type of fears like the death. Okay, and how many days one need to do this practice? After 15 days of practice, what happens? This stage is mentioned, but one need to do 7-month practice. Means after 7 months of practice, these are the benefits. But here little bit he just explain what happens if you are doing the same practice for the 15 days continuously. If one is doing the Sakti Chalana practice for 15 days, what happens? Now, inflame the fire of stomach, like Jataragni, which is said the Agni or the fire which is present in our stomach area, that is called as the Jataragni. So that Jataragni will be illuminate more, and that will be creating more fire in the stomach area, and keeps the Kundalini illuminate continuously. Okay, that will be give a what do you say? That will give a food to that fire, so that it will be illuminate forever, and it keeps on the illuminate the Kundalini area continuously. Okay, after 15 days of practice, then procedure how to do the Sakti Chalana Kriya. One need to sit in the Vajrasan posture, which is in the Siddhasana, like Siddhasan. Then exhale the breath with the hold it in outside. First you have to sit in Siddhasan, but it is explained in Yogvis as Vajrasan. So after sitting in this posture, what you need to do? Exhale the breath. Okay, exhale the breath with hold it in outside. Then tighten the abdomen, means stomach area you need to tighten by maintaining Udyan Bandh. Okay, it is discussed that in Sakti Chalana Kriya, which bandhas need to apply? That is your Udyan Bandh. And roll them right to left and left to right. As we know, this Kriya is, this one is Sakti Chalana. Have you go through the Hatha Yoga Pradipika? Sakti Chalana is different. There it is mentioned. But here, according to this practice, means you have to roll your abdomen right to left or left to right. That is it happen in the Novli Kriya, but it is described in the Sakti Chalana. Whenever you do this with the Udyan Bandh, and squeezing the navel region 8 times. You have to squeezing it. How many times? 8 times. And practice it for 7 months. Whenever one will be do this practice, same practice again and again for 7 months continuously, what happens? His full awakening of the Kundalini. The Kundalini will be fully awakened. Okay. So according to the Lord Shiva in this yoga Bija. Okay. Which practice one need to do? Na Sakti Chalana Kriya. In which asana is that person need to sit? In the Vajrasana. What he know, which type of bandha he need to apply? Udyan bandha. And how many times one need to do? 8 times. Okay, in the navel region that you need to squeezing 8 times. How many days one will need to do? 7 months. If one is able to do for 7 months, then what is the last result? The full Kundalini will be awakened if one will be do for the 7 months. Okay. So all of you clear till this slide? Just show me thumbs up if you are getting my all the points. Okay, what about others? Others are not so that much active, or what happens? Others also not understand, or what?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Understood, ma'am.
Okay. So all of you please note out, these are very, very important. Next, how Kundalini will be awakened? That procedure is also mentioned in the slokas. The mouth of the Susumna laying coiled in the mouth of Kundalini becomes squeezed and enters into the Susumna. Okay, the mouth of the Susumna lying, which is present in the lying coiled in the mouth of Kundalini becomes squeezed and enters in the Susumna. Means here he just Lord Shiva is trying to say Kundalini mouth is coiled and laying in between the Susumna. So whenever the repeatedly Saktichalana Kriya will be performed, what happened? The mouth of Susumna will be open up and the Kundalini will also go through is the Susumna Nadi. Okay, enters in the Susumna Nadi after doing the Saktichalana 7 months. Okay, another name of the Susumna here it is said that Brahma Nadi. It is also described in many texts. The Susumna is also known as the Brahma Nadi and it will be pierced up. Means one by one it will be hold down and piercing the mouth of the Susumna, which is called as the piercing of the Brahma Granthi. Okay, when it will be fast piercing the mouth of the Susumna, that first stage is called as the piercing of the Brahma Granthi. And this is called as the awakening of the Kundalini. Okay, this stage is called as the awakening. That time Kundalini will be awakened because before that Kundalini is in serpent, means in the dormant stage or it is in the sleeping stage. So when one will be do practicing in this way, what happens? The first Kundalini will be awakened. How we know that Kundalini is awakened? Because it will be piercing the mouth of the Susumna and is also piercing the Brahma Granthi. Next, fire will be repeatedly illuminate by the prana breath and hits Kundalini and piercing the Brahma Granthi and flow upward. Okay, how the Apana Vayu is coming going down, but it will be go upward direction through the Susumna Nadi. On reaching near the lotus of the heart or Anahata Chakra, it becomes awakened and path of the Susumna is further cleared. Okay, when it will be reaches in the Anahata Chakra, then automatically all the paths will be clear up one by one. When it clear up in the heart chakra or in the heart area, that stage is called as the Vishnu Granthi. It will be opening the or open the Vishnu Granthi or piercing the Vishnu Granthi. When it will be piercing the Brahma Granthi, that means it will be open up or awakening of the Kundalini is going on. But when it is reached with in the Anahata Chakra and it will be piercing that chakra or piercing that heart area, the lotus of the heart, that state is called as here Vishnu Granthi. Then after going out, when it goes to the upward direction, what happens to the next granthi? Thereafter, the Kundalini revealing. Okay, I think Sumaji is talking about Rudra Granthi, that is in the throat. But here, according to the Lord Shiva, here the place in the head, it is called as the seat of Rudra. Okay, which is the Sahasrara Chakra area. It is Sahasrara Chakra, as we know, it is placed in the crown area, or it is said here head region. So when this Kundalini will be reached on that area is also considered here as the seat of Rudra. And pursuing that, the one more Granthi, that is called as the Rudra Granthi. Okay, and this is the highest place of the Brahmanadi. Brahmanadi can reach its highest stage, means after that there is nothing is there. This is the highest place. So this highest place is also known as the Rudra, seat of Rudra. That is, this one is very, very important. Seat of Rudra, where it is said as the seat of Rudra in Yogbis. Okay, it is, where is the place? Who can tell me? Yes, Ji, tell me. Yes, Sumaji, tell me.
It is the head region. Sahasrara chakra are placed in the head region.
Yes, it is the place of the head region. Where, which chakra is present in the head region?
Sahasrara chakra.
Srar.
Yes.
Srar.
Yes, there are many chakras are there. Head chakra, one more chakra is also there. What is that?
Agya chakra.
Agya chakra.
Ajna chakra.
Yes, Agya chakra is also there, but you have to select which one? The Sahasrara chakra, which is placed in the head region, and it is also called as the seat of Rudra. Okay, you have to remember the Rudra. It is said that the seat of Rudra, seat of Shiva. It is not, name is not Shiva. For understanding purpose, I am written here Shiva, seat of Rudra. Okay. And on reaching of Kundalini here with prana breath, the yogi achieves the attributeless or asampragyant samadhi. Okay, which samadhi that person or that practitioner will be get? That is called as the attributeless or asampragyant samadhi. Okay, that may be a question, that which type of samadhi is described in the Yoga Bij. Okay, Sampragyant Samadhi, Asampragyant Samadhi, Dharmamegha Samadhi. Like this, maybe options will become. So you have to select which type of Samadhi is describing here. Asampragyant Samadhi. Okay, so one get absolute bliss. So that stage is called as the absolute bliss. Completely that person having the in the blissful state. Okay, completely surrendering state. And that that also known as the Brahma stage, that also known as the Vishnu Pada, that is also known as the Shiva Pada. Okay, that Asampragyant Samadhi stage is also known as Brahma stage. By the who is following the Brahma, they are telling that Brahma stage. Who are following the Vishnu, they are telling this name is Vishnu Pad. And who is following the Saiva Dharma, they are telling this name is Shiva Pada. Okay, but the place is one. But according to the followers, they are giving their names in differently. Who is following the Shiva, or they who is believe in the Lord Shiva, they are telling that Shiva Pada. Who is believing in the Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, they are telling that state is Vishnu Pada. And who is believing in the Brahma, they are telling that Brahma stage. Okay, this is the highest attainment of the yoga, where all distinctions of the knower, means what are the differentiation is there, knower, known, and knowledge are removed in this stage. All becomes now united. All things are removed. Okay, because that is the higher attainment of the yoga. After that, nothing is there. So Advaita Jnana is established that what are the duality of the mind is going on, who is the knower, who is the known, and who is the what is the one need to get the knowledge about whom. That all are removed, all the duality mind is removed, and that will be established in the Advaita Jnana. That is the oneness of there is no difference between the knower and known. No, and also in the knowledge, all the things are that one, and that one is present inside me only. So that is the oneness or Advaita Jnana, according to the Lord Shiva here. Okay. So here, this one is the Muladhara Chakra. Okay, this one is the Muladhara Chakra. So when this Kundalini will be awakened, what happens? This area is called as the which nadi? When it will be awakened, which nadi will be? Yes.
Sushumna.
Yes. It will be flow in the Susumna nadi, but which Granthi will be pulsing?
Brahma Granthi.
Brahma Granthi. When it will be reach in the, it will be flow in the upward direction, and when it will be reach in this state, it is in the Anahata Chakra. Which Granthi will be perceived?
Vishnu Granthi.
Vishnu Granthi. When it will be flow in the same direction and reach in the Sahasrara, here, it is the point. And then which Granthi will be, it will be pursuing?
Rudra Granthi.
Rudra Granthi. So all three Granthis will be pursuing, and it is the higher state. Here is the place. There is the higher state will be get, and that higher state is called as your which pada? Shiva pada, Vishnu pada, and also Brahma stage. Okay. The next the same thing is continue.
Actually, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
It is 8:50. Why others are not telling? I did not see the time.
Yes, ma'am. Actually,
Sorry.
wanted to mess.
Sorry. I hope all of you get my points, what we are discussing today.
Yeah.
And according to the exam point of view, all are very important because a 9 question is very long, so that I don't want to start today because it will be break na. Then again, only 3 slides are present. The same flow. Okay, we will discuss tomorrow. No problem. Okay, just tell me, all of you understand what we discussed today? It is more or adjustable? Yes, tell me.
We are understanding, but we need to go through just by hearing to the lecture. Once we have to go through, then it will be in our mind.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.